There you go. There you go.
What's going
Yo,
on?
yo,
What's going
yo.
on? What's going on?
Hey, well, my seat low, boy. I look like I'm a little man in this joint. I'm a little man in this thing.
You ain't call yourself shout, did you?
Nah, man. I want to give the people the satisfaction. You feel me? There we go.
Oh man, what's going
Tell
on,
people,
my brother?
my wife call me short all the time. I tell her 5'8" is the average height, and I'm 5'9" in
No,
the
no, no, no,
Five
no.
5'9" average height for a man in the United States.
Boy, you crazy.
But no,
Glad,
man.
I'm glad you're feeling better, my brother. I'm glad you're feeling better over there.
Boy, let me tell you, it's like I feel better in stages. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 days ago, boy, I felt like there was some tap dancing on my head. Just all this was just headache, nose stopped up. I was like, do I got COVID again? And I was like, nah, it ain't COVID. And then it's just like the mucus, so like my voice was gone 2 days ago, but I couldn't say nothing. And I had to work. Man, look, now my voice came
Yee.
back. Got a little, my headache gone. My mucus is a little cleared up, so now my throat just feel like somebody just punched me in my throat in the middle of my sleep. I think it's my wife, but she won't think it.
Hey
She
man,
won't
tell
think it to it.
tell just chill out, bro. Tell them don't be
Man, you
over
know,
there.
look, man, you've been married
Use them, my
longer than
boy.
about 5, 7 years. Your wife beats you up when you sleep, bro. I'm just letting you know.
Is that what it is?
Listen, man, I'll be waking up. So I'll be like, man, what's
You
going
know
on?
what?
Boy?
You
My
might be
rib, I'll
on
be
to
like, my
something.
rib hurt. Like,
You might be on to something, bro.
I'm
My wife
telling you,
might
man.
be beat me up in my sleep, bro. You might be on to something.
I'm trying to tell you, stay to get that quick.
Yeah, they be sitting there looking at you, think about something you done said yesterday or the day before.
I'm
Give
trying
you
to
a
tell you,
quick
it never
there.
fail. Never fail. But yeah, man, you was watching the game, man. So what happened with your Braves?
Hey man, hold up, bro. I'm glad you brought that up because I was just having a conversation with a fella. Bro, first of all, they done hit Ronald Acuna again. Now I thought he was out. I thought they might have broke his arm, broke his forearm. So this joker say, "Oh, well, he taking 20 minutes to lay on the ground and get up, and it's taking him forever. No wonder he's been hit 27 times." I said, "Well, that's a bad ass take, Chris." I said, "That's horrible. Hey, you know where in the hell you gonna sit here and tell me this man been hit 27 times because he take over? Have you ever been hit with a 96 miles per hour fastball in your damn forearm?"
Not at all.
Okay, exactly. Me either. So I can't tell that man how that feel. If it take him 10 minutes to get the feeling back in his arm, bro, I can understand that. If this man says, "Oh no, that's why he been hit 27 times." No, we know the real reason why Ronald Queen's been hit 27 times. Cause he wear a big ass ice ass chain. His hair he got dreadlocks like mine, and he wears hat backwards. Now let's just keep it real. Now, I ain't gonna call it what I'm gonna call it, but let's just keep it real. That's the reason why that man been hit 27 times. So you ain't gonna sit here and tell me it got something to do with, oh yeah, Cunha, he been taking forever. No, it because he don't look like the typical star baseball player.
You
And he
know,
got exactly. He got tattoos on his neck, tattoo behind his ear, dreadlocks. And he from what? Venezuela.
but
Come on,
and he
man.
nice. And he nice.
Come on, man. Let's keep it real, man. Y'all ain't finna, come on, man. But then back to the game, bro. Braves win 3-0. I think they just called it sleep yesterday. You know, anytime you get 5 to 10 days off like the Braves had, you have a little rest. You're a little rested. So glad them boys was able to
Yes.
bounce back, man.
We got a guest in the building.
Yeah, man.
We got a
Shout out.
guest in the building.
Oh man, I'm glad bro coming on because it's homecoming weekend. I had to bring my boy Perk on. Homecoming weekend, Albany State. I already know what time it is. I'm glad he got to take the time out because I know he in preparation.
You put
You
them.
know what I mean?
I hope you got your boxing gloves ready. You know what I'm saying? The bottles of the Heineken in the pocket, ready to go.
Hey, it did go down last weekend, Albany, Georgia.
Boy,
Bro. That was
yeah.
bad.
I
KB
haven't,
sent
but
me the
I
video. Woo.
look. I went to all my homecoming when I was in Savannah State. Uh, same thing, bro. It was going down. You know which clubs to go to on homecoming, which ones go on, and
House of Dad. I'm at the House of Dad. I'm going to the House of Dads. I know it's safe.
look,
Gotta go to
look,
them. Gotta go to college parties. You don't want no problem. You can't go to them city
right.
city.
You gotta go. You gotta
Uh,
go to the sponsored event for the for the evening.
Hey man, so while we talking about homecoming and HBCU, did you guys get a chance to catch the situation with Dion and Eddie Robinson? Let's just start just for anybody who ain't really you've been on the rock, you're not really in the sport, you ain't really heard what's going on. Just to kind of bring it back. KB, you still got that track queued up from last time.
Ooh, let's see.
You see if you can drop that track for me today.
You know what? Do I have it?
I think we should have it saved in the yeah. KB be over there DJing the thing. For ones and twos. See if he can get it back.
I have a receiver from Slippery Rock that's nice with it.
That ain't it. No, I don't have it.
Don't worry about it.
But long story short,
About that, you ain't sweat.
You ain't swag. That man said Dion is not swag. You did what I'm telling you.
but do we got it? But I don't. You ain't got to come up do the swag to be swag. You know what I'm saying? To be what it represent. You know what I'm saying? Like, and be real. The swag known for the band. Let's be real. Okay. If you want to be 100% real, when you think swag, you think marching bands first, football second, maybe third. You feel me? So the fact that Prime is making it football the priority again is big. I think it's just a situation to where you have two guys who went to NFL. They had different paths. One is treated like God Almighty, and the other one wants to respect and feels that he should be getting that treatment that Prime is getting. He went to the NFL. He did things. He came from where they came from, but he don't get that same respect that Dion get. And I think it's a little hate in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it definitely jealous. The moment
You think he's jealous of that? Well, I know
Yeah.
he probably.
yeah, he talking about you ain't swag, I'm swag. That's jealousy. Like, what are you? Okay, here's the thing. Dion brought notoriety not just to Jackson State, to the whole HBCU framework, the whole conference. You got to remember now. He did an NFL camp at Jackson State. Like, he using his resources not just for Jackson State. He been doing stuff. He been on the conference calls in the sweat, talking about getting the names on the back of the jerseys and all kind of other little stuff. So it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying? And I know Eddie Robinson on the conference calls too. So Dion been trying to get sponsorships, get names on back of jerseys, get NFL scouts and stuff to come to these HBCU games, having the whole HBCU what it called, the HBCU not the draft, the combine.
Oh no, the combine. Yeah.
That was Dion, you know what I'm saying? So to say he ain't swag, when you have benefited from what he been doing, you just jealous. Like, I know you didn't like what Dion did. That may be one thing that gave him the battery and the license to say what he was saying. But just that comment, you ain't swag, I'm swag. That's a jealous.
Yeah, that's a hateful. Yeah, because he ain't have to do that, especially Dion is there, and then he throws out the fact too. I don't know. I pay attention to words. Like, I feel like people use certain words at certain times, especially when you upset and angry. Like, I know you're gonna say what's on your heart. The first thing, or one of the things that came out his mouth, he said, "If he here next year, I love for them." So he already saying like, "Oh, well, we'll see if he gonna be here next year." Or Dion, there's already rumblings of him going to a Power 5. So, you know what I mean? He made that comment right before he started saying he ain't swag. So really, are you mad because Dion finna leave and you probably ain't gonna get this stuff like you probably have been getting, or the attention? Like, y'all on TV. It's the first Jackson State homecoming game I can remember being on a national televised platform. You know what I mean? I can't ever think about one. I know they show the HBCU on TV. I'm saying you can watch them on the internet, but that don't be on Peachtree TV. This is on ESPN. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't talking about no small market. You see those HBCU games on Peachtree TV. You know that. But up there,
it didn't say that like, oh, if he don't, I hope he don't go to a Power 5. If he here next year, blah blah. Look, man, Dion. I think Dion still got to stay at Jackson State for another couple years before he leaves. But at the end of the day, Eddie Robinson acting like if Georgia Tech called him, he won't go to Georgia Tech. You would do the same thing. So
bro, like,
why are you you acting like he ain't if he don't go to the final nine? Like that's just those comments are, you know what I'm saying, is jealousy in some of those. I ain't saying
First of all,
statement was jealous, but it's jealous.
you scheduled Jackson State on y'all homecoming. That was stupid. That's
Well,
one.
it's a money grab. Like Dion said, you brought me here because you know the cameras were coming too.
I mean, yeah, but you don't do that for your homecoming.
I'm
like,
with you. That ain't the, I'm with you.
Right.
I'm with
homecoming
you.
You
you
could have
just
got home and got money off of Jackson State coming too. Like
yeah,
it's still Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
really, I feel like
And
you
then the
lost a little money.
disrespect. Yeah,
Probably.
and then I think what hurts is because like they always had them cameras rolling, and every coach has their pregame ritual. You know, some walk the sidelines, some walk around the stadium, do sprints, whatever. Like a lot of coaches have their pregame ritual. Deion's is to walk around the stadium. He didn't push nobody. He walked
He got the
around
police
everybody.
with him. He ain't got to push nobody. The folk gonna move. You got two
I'm
big
just
ass
saying, like,
police officers
but he
walking with you.
but he wasn't being disrespectful. And he
Nah,
was
he
like, "Oh,
was.
Deion being
But I
disrespectful."
don't know. I can't say that. I understand he do a pregame warm up, but from my understanding, and I'm not a football guy, like playing the game. I just love it and watching the stadium. But you can't walk through nobody's warm up. You on the opposite side.
He wasn't. But if you look at it, if you watch the video, he didn't go through their warm up. He went around. It's just where a lot of the players were like the back of the warm up line. It was like that. They were. It was nowhere to go. It was just them and the wall.
So at that point, you need to turn around.
No, he went through. He didn't. He wasn't disrespectful. He just made his way through. The same way everybody else made their way through.
So you
But
know
it was
somebody gonna say something. And if my players over there praising you, oh, they're on prime time, bro. What's up,
nah,
Brian?
but
What's going on?
but you
I'm gonna be mad as
you
hell.
don't cuss out. But you don't
I'm
cuss out
with
the
you.
coach like that.
I'm with you. I ain't with the disrespect and cussing them out. But you can't walk through my warm up, Dion. I don't care if it's the back of the line. I don't care if it's the front of the line. I don't care if it's the start of the line, the end. I don't care if it's the kickers down there warming up.
Didn't get him no
You
ticket.
can't walk through. Now that part is disrespectful.
Didn't give him no parking passes.
That's
Didn't
wrong
give
in
him
hell. Now
no
Eddie know
meal
he wrong
vouchers,
for
no
that.
nothing.
Now Eddie know he wrong in hell for that. Now you can't get them folk no tickets and leave no parking passes or nothing. Like, come on now, Eddie. And
Like
y'all know y'all.
Prime talk trash.
But
You
it's
know what I'm saying?
homecoming. You know what I'm saying? It's homecoming too. Tony gonna be at homecoming, standing on the sideline. It's gonna be 100 niggas on on the sideline who don't got nothing to do with the football team, and half of them ain't even go to the school and graduate. So
White
you
tees
know
and black
how it is.
tees for days,
You
boy.
know how it is doing homecoming for HBCU, bro. Everybody and their cousin on that sideline. So Prime, I really
You
need
on the
you.
sideline.
Yeah, that nigga gonna be on the sideline.
Everybody's still up there. You know what I'm saying? got their chains out. You know
Hey
what I'm saying?
that man shoot video with DJ Khaled. You know that man gonna be on the damn sideline. What you mean?
Yeah, what's good? What's good? Yeah,
Perk a celebrity, bro. We got to cherish this moment, bro. Perk don't be able to do that long. Said my schedule is. I got to fill my schedule.
You might stop.
Well, all this stuff going on, and he a Miami fan. It just don't add up.
Oh, there we go.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing with you, my boy.
Now y'all on the 3-game streak. Perk, what's going on down there?
What y'all
Goddamn.
want? Look, man, my timeline,
Central Heights, ain't that what they call it?
my timeline been going nuts. Like, and I don't follow a lot of Miami people because they just been going OD. So I just stopped following them. But boy, it's the ones that I see. They be going ham. I see the retweets. I be like, yo, them boys shaking in their boots over there.
It's a lot of turmoil in that thing. I don't think they expect to be on the 3-game.
Last in the ACC, and we were scared of them in the SEC.
We ain't gonna end up right there though.
Yeah, you gotta get out. You gotta get off the mat soon. Who y'all play this week?
Virginia Tech.
Should be a W. Should be, but I mean,
Y'all home or away?
It's away.
oh shit.
Ooh, I don't know, boy. Virginia Tech at home when the lights come on.
Yep.
Hey, man.
I think it's a 12:30 game though.
I hope so for y'all. Cause hey man, that's a top 5 college atmosphere right there. Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
They get rowdy for y'all.
It's a pretty good atmosphere. I think we'll win.
Look, y'all better. Y'all Florida State better catch a dub too. I told you.
Oh
Hey, look,
man.
I know. Hey, I told you. I gave them 2 out
Uh,
of the 3. They lost. They don't get no respect from me. They lost 2 out of the 3. They might go 0 for 3. No respect.
man, listen, man.
I tried.
Florida State let me down so bad, bro. I
I tried to
really
give them respect.
like. I understood the loss to Wake, but to lose the NC State like that, like back to back, like come on, that hurt. And
It's
you get,
good
huh?
though.
Yeah, they
NC
good.
State
They
lost
are.
it,
I ain't gonna say they bad,
but
right?
they lost
But
their quarterback. They lost their quarterback for a whole half.
uh, I just had better expectations for them boy. Perk. I thought Mike Novell had got something going by themselves, man. I don't know. This just hurt.
Come
This
on,
just let me
man.
down.
Give Norvell an extension, man. He deserves more time. He deserves more time to get it right.
Hey,
Give
let me tell you
him another 10 years.
what's interesting. Well, they ain't get Willie Taggart but a year and a half. That's what's crazy. And then I seen the thing with Jimbo Fisher and Kevin
Mm-hmm.
basically got the same record
Same
as
record.
last week. That was crazy.
Just more money spent for Jimbo.
Man,
They
what y'all
got
think about that boy Devontae Adams got them having a charge behind him? So,
man, we
Are
knew
you
that was coming.
that was gonna happen? My man, you know what I'm saying? My fellow camera guy was just walking across with his C-stand in his hand.
Wait a minute, you say my fellow camera guy. But I'm thinking if it turned into a class action lawsuit, then it's like, hey, bro.
Let me tell the community something. Y'all finna start trying and acting like people that operate cameras, like y'all won't get y'all ass whooped. I bet you wouldn't push me. Matter of fact, if you know what, if he pushed me, I would do the same thing.
You gotta play that.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking that
Oh,
L.
got my damn
Every
cameraman. The cameraman can't even get it down.
Now
Oh,
somebody
my
tried to
phone going. Oh yeah, phone. Oh yeah, I said phone ring.
copy. But yeah, man, Devontae would have pushed me out of. So y'all would have
oh
flew back.
man,
Hit me. They would have had. They would have had. I would have. It would have been bad. I probably would have did like Tua.
that ain't funny, man.
It's not. It is, but it ain't.
Oh, that's fucked up.
But it
Oh
is funny
man,
though.
that's messed up, bro.
All
Oh,
that.
fuck.
I'm trying to get it. Hey,
Hey, look, Wu-Tang.
But did you see the other angle? Did y'all see it from the other angle? Where his old boy kind of like walked in front of Devontae to me, like he just walked up and stopped. Like, what you doing? And they kind of walked like simultaneously. And he just happened to fall. I mean, Devontae, what, 225, 230 pounds, full of equipment.
I think he would have got knocked down regardless. But it's just the fact that he shoved him. If he'd have just like ran into him, it was like it would have been nothing. But the fact he shoved him down and looked at him, they kept walking. I was like,
I didn't even try to help him up. My bad. I would have failed too or something.
he was pissed. He was pissed off.
Look,
Yeah, he was already on the sideline throwing his helmet down. So yeah,
he should be.
you're right.
Look, I understand. Look, I'm not quick to bash my teams. You know what I'm saying? I like to give them grace. But yo, this Josh McDaniel ain't working. It's done. I'm done.
We ain't but 5 games in,
Hey,
bro.
man,
Listen, man, that 2-point conversion.
that was dumb.
Oh my
Analytics.
God.
What we talk about analytics?
I knew then. I was like, yeah, they're gonna lose. This is stupid. You're
It's
like
not. There's not 30 seconds left. It's 3 minutes. Yo, 4. Mahomes. You see what Mahomes did going into halftime? Like you see what he did to go to the Super Bowl? All they need is 17 seconds to go down the field. Why would you go for 2 that early? You think he's gonna stop him?
and then that's the thing. If you go for 2 and you don't make it, like they didn't, you're making yourself have to score again. If you go for 2 and you make it, it's 4 minutes left. You still got to rely on your defense at the end of the day, regardless. So why not just kick the extra point? That way it's tight, 0-0, and rely on your defense.
Yep.
Man,
like that.
I thought this offense was about to be
giving coaches too much credit. They be thinking too hard.
I thought this offense was going to be, nice. I didn't think it was going to be like no Kansas City Chiefs or nothing like that. But the way McDaniels did in New England with that personnel, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You got a quarterback that can make all the throws you need him to make. You got the slot guy. You got the prime receiver. You got your go-to tight end. You got your running game. You good.
They got the wrong man calling the damn plays and putting the game plan together, man.
I think the Raiders are going to be pretty decent. I think it's just going to be it's going to take a little second.
I mean, you ain't got long though, bro. I mean, this is a 17-game season. Don't get me wrong, we still early. You can run off a few games back to back, but it ain't
going to be that this year. I'm saying I think they're going to be pretty good, but it may not be this year. Like I could see them.
You were popular.
Hey, man, I told you, bro.
You were popular.
Hey, man. DJ Cali, how you got to answer?
You know what I'm saying? Benny Boom, like, look, hey, come look, we need you here.
Yeah, I know. That boy crazy. But I don't think the Raiders are a bad team. Like you said, it'll take a little time to mesh. But that Josh McDaniels experiment ain't really going how I thought it would. That boy Hunter Renfro ain't really got him cooking like I was expecting for him to be cooking. You know what I mean?
Waller hurt, not hurt.
Darren Waller, yeah, he got paid, and now he kind of like, you know what I mean? Am I goddamn in, am I out? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's gonna take a second. Like Tony said, man, the boys will get it cooking, but you're in a division that you don't have that long. Patrick Mahomes ain't going nowhere. Justin Herbert ain't going nowhere. Now, only grace you got is that other team look just as bad, or even worse, because Russell Wilson is not cooking.
We look better than Denver. Like the games we losing, we're losing because we don't know how to finish. You know what I'm saying? Like we're losing 2 points, 3 points, overtime. Like we're not getting blown out.
You're losing like you got a rookie head coach.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Like we got a rookie head coach that's still kind of getting his feet wet behind the ears type thing. But
even though this is his second time around,
he definitely better.
He better than who?
The last coach they had, Mr.
John
Email.
Hey, Chucky was scoring though. Chucky had a vision. At least he had a vision, bro.
John Gruden not a bad coach. They just were bad with personnel.
Yeah, John Mayock, he should have left his ass at ESPN. That's what he should have did. He damn told he was acting like he was playing Madden with them picks. I don't know what bro had going on for real.
He said they went to Clemson, Alabama. We drafted them.
Oh yeah, Clemson, Alabama. That's all we want.
How you feel about that, KB? I forgot y'all had Antonio Brown.
What?
They had AB.
Yeah, Brown. We had AB for 2 weeks.
How you feel about you? Like, cause he obviously was still good. Like, were you pissed off when that happened? Being a Raider?
Nah, because I never. When he went to the Raiders, I was like, I mean, I don't like if he was to stay with his head on, then yes. But I knew it was going to be, you know what I'm saying, the antics and stuff like that. I didn't know it was going to happen that soon. As soon as it came with, I don't want to practice because of his helmet, I was like, I'm done. Like, get him out of there. And then he froze his feet. I was like, really, fam? Like, you wore wet socks in the crowd chamber? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing the craziest stuff. So I'm glad we got rid of him. Like, it was cool. But the fact that none of your first round picks sent between now and like 2018, 2017, we haven't re-signed one first round pick except Colt Miller.
Didn't y'all draft a quarterback with a heart condition or something like that?
You drafted a cornerback with the heart problem. Then he on Instagram shooting guns. You drafted a wide receiver.
Oh yeah, it was him. Yeah.
Who wound up Amon Arnett, which was a reach anyway. Then Ruggs killed the lady.
Oh man.
Cleveland Farrell. Huh?
First round, wasn't he?
Josh Abrams.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, yep. He was part of that first round group. So we had him, Cleveland Farrell, and what's the safety? Jonathan Abram. So Jonathan Abram late first round. I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Josh Jacobs, I wasn't mad. Cleveland Farrell at number 4, I was like, hell no, bro. You should have moved back, or you should have got like Josh Allen, one of them other pass rushers, like not Cleveland Farrell, dog. Like,
what about y'all? Hunter Renfrow in the first round.
Nah, he was.
late.
I think he was like a
Third?
fourth.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's solid. Don't get me wrong. Like this year, they're starting off slow, but he's easily one of the top slot route runners in the league. So
He must be having woman problems or something. But he don't play these last 3 games, but he in some trouble outside of football.
bro, I don't
Like,
know
bro,
what's
what's
going
wrong
on.
with you? Bro, dropping passes, he fumbling the football, Hunter Renfro. Like, bro,
Devontae Adams is messing with him in the locker room, man.
I
know
got to be or something. And you done ran into me on this route. I'm gonna kick your ass when we get back in here.
right. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with my Raiders, man. They got to get it right, man. We 1-4. Ain't the Bengals 1-4 too?
No, they don't want to. They 2-3.
They won't. Yeah, they.
It's a lot of mid football going on, but
Hey man, but listen, it's no top heavy team except Philly. Philly, the only team that's really top heavy, man. Everybody
the NFC
else,
East, they all 4-1 except
they got to play
Cowboys.
each other. They got to play each other too, so they'll balance that out.
I think Kansas City is an elite team.
Well, I tell you, well, let's do these top 5 then. Let's go to the top 5.
Like
Kansas City, we do AFC first.
They have close games, but they probably gonna win most all their close games.
Yeah, I don't see nobody really stopping Kansas City. I can see them messing up on their own.
Buffalo, I think Buffalo beat them this week. I think Buffalo got a point to prove.
They play this week?
Yep.
Didn't they ain't already play?
Nope, they play this weekend. Buffalo, Josh Allen. It's a lot of good games this week, man. Josh Allen, I ain't even printing them off yet, but we can talk about them. See. I know that is one of the games though. You got Josh Allen and they hosting the Chiefs. I know that's one of them.
Really gonna be a
Cowboys and Eagles. That's another good game.
Woo! Hey man, I'm still going with them Eagles, dog. Like they have to lose at some point, but I don't know, man. Cooper Rush, he been undefeated too. Like
if he win this game, you got to get rid of that. You can't let that come back in there. Now Dak already talking about playing. We'll talk about the AFC in a minute, the NFC in a minute. Let's go stick to the AFC. But you got Buffalo.
top 5 AFC.
Yeah, who you got? I'll just throw some names that kind of help. You know, we be leaving teams off. So
I got the Bills. Chiefs. I got Bills, Chiefs. I'd say Ravens. Ravens is up there.
They ain't no top 5. That's the problem.
I mean the AFC. Because the Pats not, Dolphins not, Jets not, Patriots
Tua back at the facility.
He need to be in there waving the towel.
But no, I'm just saying when he was playing and he was healthy.
You would the Tua were healthy though.
Yeah, you would say Dolphins and Tua healthy.
Yeah, but he's not.
All right, so give me. So where you going? Give me your next. You going with the Colts?
No. If I had to pick one out of the division, I might say Jags out that division.
You know what I'm saying?
No, so wait a minute. You ain't gonna go with Tennessee? Tennessee ain't in your top 5. Them boy 3-1.
I mean, they snuck by. They should be 2-2.
I'll say it's too early for a top 5. Too many middle of the pack teams right now.
Not for the NFC. NFC, I can use top 5.
Who you got?
Cowboys.
Eagles.
Cowboys. What's the
Eagles.
other, Eagles.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I guess you can go Minnesota.
They 4-1.
Like
team
losing now.
What'd you say?
Tampa Bay. You gonna put Tampa Bay up there?
The Rams struggling. Tampa Bay kind of struggling on offense.
San Francisco look good, but I'm interested to see what San Francisco look like this weekend.
The Giants 4-1.
Yeah, but is that real? Is that real though? Look at the teams that them jokers gonna beat. Them jokers gonna beat Washington. They beat the Lions, and I think the Jaguars. Like, come on, man, they beat Green Bay. I give them that one. Now they did beat Green Bay.
Hey, they winning. Everybody.
I give you Giants. It's your list. So. All right, so I got all of the NFC East. And who else you got?
Except the Washington. They won
Except Washington. Yeah, they trash.
That
coach just said
the Cards are looking good.
The Cardinals? Hell no. All right, this your list. But go ahead.
I think that's it.
You got one more.
Well, I got 3.
It ain't no 5. It ain't no 5. It's too early to have a top
I
5.
can't leave Minnesota off and they 3-1, 4-1, or 3
I
or
mean,
2.
you would have to put Minnesota up there then. But yeah, I can't do 5, maybe 4.
Probably 4. Well, you do top 3. Do you think really the top 3 teams right now
In the
are the
NFC
Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Giants?
until otherwise, which is
You
nuts.
ain't going with Tampa. You're gonna leave Tampa out. San Francisco right now is 4-1.
Yeah, I think you got to put San Fran in and take the Giants.
You got to, bro. You got to.
Hey man, Saquon is back. Saquon back.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
San Fran got the recent history of success, sustained success, and playoff runs. So I would give them the edge over the Giants right now.
I mean, if that's the case, you got to put the Rams in. You know what I'm saying? They just started. They lost another game.
Man, Rams trash. I'm taking Minnesota over the Rams. I think they look way better. Like you said, you got the Cowboys, the Eagles. They probably the top 2 teams right now in the NFC. I don't know. I would say Eagles and you know what? I would say Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. I go with them 2 as my top 2. If I'm gonna say anybody, the teams that just look the best right now. Eagles and San Fran. But that first game, San Fran, I don't know though. We gotta see what Jimmy G do, man. Jimmy G be, he give you a good one, but that he do for a game now. He do for a bad one.
He definitely do for one. And I'm surprised. With the Cowboys.
Not really. Their defense was good last year, right?
Right, but I didn't expect their backup to be playing as well as he is. So talking about that Dak trade, right? So, you know what I'm saying, moving on to that Dak thing. If Cooper Rush continues to play well, don't rush Dak back. But their off season, you gotta sit down, you gotta make that choice.
Man, listen, they ain't doing it. Listen, Cooper Rush can go win his next 5 games. When Dak get healthy, they ain't gonna rush Dak back, but when he get healthy, he playing.
What if Rush gets you to the playoffs, right?
He ain't gonna get a chance to play that long, KB. Dak already talking about coming back this week.
But if he's undefeated, if he don't win, if he wins out, you can't take him out.
But listen what I'm telling you. Dak has already said he could play this week, Sunday, versus the Eagles Sunday night.
He trying to, but they said Cooper Rush they said they gonna hold him out and Cooper gonna start.
Yeah,
but Dak know what time it is. He already knows.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is Cooper is only gonna play a max. Let's just say max 3 more weeks. Max.
How we know? This could be the new Tom Brady story.
It ain't. I'm gonna tell you why it ain't. I'm gonna tell you why it's not. Because Dak make too much money in the NFL. The financial politics play a huge role.
Trade him. He already locked in long term.
This is not college. You can't just trade.
This is not the portal.
The face of because Cooper Rush won 7 games. That
7-0. This man's undefeated. What if he never loses a game in the NFL? What if Cooper Rush never loses a game in the NFL?
That's what I'm saying.
But
what if he doesn't lose?
But listen, Brady, it was different with Brady because Brady was the cheaper quarterback.
I'm with you. I'm hearing everything you're saying. That money, that contract gonna be hard to move.
And Bledsoe got hurt later in the year. They would have put Brady ass back on the bench too if he would have got hurt in week. If Bledsoe would have got hurt in week 2,
if Cooper Rush plays good, and then Dak comes back and struggles, then what? Then what?
They still gonna play Dak.
They would be nuts.
So from if this were college, it's different. But when you're paying this player this much money, why you think Ezekiel Elliott ain't went nowhere?
Because he don't like training his guys, man. He should have been gone 2 seasons ago.
But they paid him. Why you think Matt Ryan stayed there for so long? Matt Ryan was getting paid.
That old dinosaur.
They were getting paid. I'm just
man. Take that trade, take that cap hit, and keep it moving.
Listen, when you Jacoby Brissett could go when old boy come back week 13 or something.
11.
Week 11.
12, week 12. Yeah, it's up week 11. They end the
Okay.
bye week. Then he come back week 12.
So 11 games. Brissett could have went 9-2.
But
in
that's
them games.
different.
When old boy get eligible, he is starting.
But that's different because Brissett has a career. He's shown throughout his career that he can't sustain as a starting quarterback. So he's shown that.
I'm just saying though.
Cooper Rush, hey man, diamond in the rough. You might have found a guy. You might have found your Troy Aikman.
If that man went if Brissett went 9-2 through 3 touchdowns every game, when week 12 come around, Deshaun Watson start. You don't leave $2 million on the bench.
That's exactly why they asked to get fired. That's exactly why they be fired because they do stupid shit like that. This quarterback been winning for the last 10 weeks.
I ain't saying that.
Take him out and put in a guy because he get paid more. They're stupid.
Hey man,
what happened?
I'm just saying that I'm with y'all, but if I could trade that, give me DJ Metcalf right there. Telling you I'm taking that deal. That's $30 million versus 45. I'll eat the other 15. I'll take that $30 million y'all giving DJ, and y'all take Dak in Seattle, and we'll just make that thing work. I would keep Cooper Rush, let that go on by his business. That's just me personally. He fits the mold of a Dallas Cowboy quarterback a little bit more than that. I could probably sell them commercials a little bit easier with Cooper Rush.
Hey man,
you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I told you. Look at the Texas Rangers game, they put Dak on the jumbotron, and you would have thought.
Them folks ain't loyal to Dak Prescott.
Them boys ain't loyal. Like you would have thought we was in Philly. They don't mess with Dak at all. Dak hasn't done anything ever. He hasn't done anything. His whole time there.
Except held out and got $45 million.
He did the same thing as Tony Romo.
Tony Romo didn't have to hold that. Tony Romo got his money up front.
He got his money up front, but he still ain't win nothing.
Yeah, you think he was better what?
Tony Romo was better than that.
Yeah, I agree.
Tony Romo was actually a pretty good quarterback.
They didn't have a defense that time. They had Roy Williams, and that was it. And then he got old. DeMarcus Webb came, and that was it. They never really put a defense on the field. Now these boys they got now. Oh shit! Now they're abusing your quarterback. Now they beat your quarterback up.
If Tony Romo's the quarterback of today's Cowboys, they win.
Oh, their boys will be 13-1. Boy, I mean, well, back then, but they'll be 15-1, 16-2, something like that. 15-2. So they'll be that good. I feel like Tony Romo, he will give you that play. Just wait on it. But this defense will be good enough to overcome that. You know what I mean? He like Marcus Mariota. We know it's coming. I don't know if he's gonna get it out of the way early or if it's gonna be late in the game when we need it, but we know it's coming.
Get it out early.
What y'all think about this pass interference? I mean, roughing the passer, man. Let's talk about that, man. What y'all think about this roughing the passer penalty? Let's talk about this BS. And y'all know Jerome Bogle. I ain't gonna tell y'all where he live at, but that's my school principal. Husband. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. For real. That's crazy.
Oh, I heard he went to High and he played at Clark Atlanta, didn't? No, Morehouse.
I ain't gonna say all that back there. I ain't gonna put all the business out there, but I know his wife personally. She was my principal. Like, yeah. There's a lot of folks on DM her. Like, tell your husband pull up. Like, what's up?
Yeah, I know. First of all, there should have been conflict of interest anyway for him to be roughing that game. Even though he made that call. That man.
That's what I said too. I don't understand how he does Atlanta game because you literally live right here in the city. I don't understand how you get two refs.
From the city, you quarterback you played quarterback at Morehouse.
Because to qualify as an NFL ref, you just have to make a certain amount of money, been reffing a certain amount of time, shit like that. Like they don't look at where you're from.
I got you.
They don't look at personal. Now, if your friends like ownership type thing, then yeah. But once you win the league, that's it. That refereeing joint.
Yeah, I remember when they had them backup referees for like the preseason game, like 1 or 2, and then that dude made that bogus ass pass interference call, and they went and looked on his page, and he had the damn Saints jersey on, sitting on his page, like they got rid of the referees. As soon as them folks found that picture of his profile, They got rid of the referee.
I refereed when I was refereeing in Georgia, right? I refereed with people who were alumni of the school.
Hell.
But these like old heads. And boy, was them flags coming in. I was like, but I'm new, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I can say anything to this guy who's been rapping for 20 years. But I was like, boy, oh boy, this ain't something. This ain't right. But yeah, it happens. It happens though, man. Like the kids go to colleges and all that stuff, and it's that refereeing world, boy. That joint is real. That's one thing I enjoy doing. I would get back into it. That refereeing stuff. That shit was crazy, nuts.
But yeah,
so yeah, roughing the passer, man. What's up? What y'all got, bro? What you got on the roughing the passer call, bro? Tell me something.
I mean, of course, the one on Brady was trash. Oh boy, that was the worst. To be honest, that was the worst one to me. You know, obviously, you know why they do it because of the Tua thing or whatever. But I think somebody said they got it. They need to start just reviewing. They can call it, but go and review it and see if it was roughing the passer.
Nah, I would like that. I agree.
Yeah,
but then that's tough because if the referee made the call, you think they're gonna just like pass interference. Y'all remember they said the pass interference till this day is reviewable. When last time you seen somebody review a pass interference?
I mean, because usually
right now it ain't even an option. Like the man had the ball. The man hit the dude, got the ball.
Yeah, that one now, come on, bro.
He braced himself with one hand, so he didn't fall all the way on the quarterback like he could have. And he had the ball in his hand on the other hand. So what do you want the man to do? So that's why. So the referees, stuff like that ain't reviewable or whatever. They gonna give their little explanation or whatever and double back on it. But if they had a chance to look at it, I think they would. He would have saw his arm, like, you know what I'm saying, brace the fall. So
yeah, I think in real time, what people don't see is that it's fast, dog. Like them boys is moving warp speed. Like them 350 pounds don't move like you think 350 pounds will move. And I get as far as like driving the quarterback into the ground, you know what I'm saying? Or like picking them up, slamming them. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Helmet to helmet, sure. You picking them up and driving them up, and I get it. But just a tackle, they got pads on the helmet for a reason. Like, you can't take food, like you're telling guys they already can't tackle below the knees and above the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? They can't do this. They gotta aim just right and try to hit the quarterback who might spin out. They get money from these bonuses and all that. So when you get a clean shot on a quarterback, what you supposed to do?
Gotta take it. And y'all do know they get fined for each penalty. Like the NFL will send you a fine for those penalties.
Yeah.
So you imagine you finna get a paycheck. Not only do you not get the sack, not only do your team lose, now you finna get a bill in the mail for something that's completely bogus. Yeah, I understand the frustration with these players.
Yeah.
Like defensive players, like, yeah, we have to band together and go protest or something. Like, we ain't playing this till y'all fix this. But they ain't gonna do that. NFL don't do good protests at all. So,
I'm a Raiders fan, and I love the call. As a fan,
I bet you damn
Raiders.
did.
But yeah, man, it was a bad call. And I think it's one of those things where in motion you don't see certain things, but if you were able to slow it down, you're like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And I think they should make it reviewable. I think any personal foul call should be reviewable.
Or at the very least have somebody, a staff looking at the video stuff and can read it and say like, "Oh, that was," you know what I'm saying? Get a little.
I would like that. They should be able to have them reviewed in New York real quick for a personal foul, but I think they'd be worried about slowing down the game. Like they try not to stop the game as much as possible. But them type of game is crucial, especially them type of calls are crucial. Man. You miss some type of calls. That's the game winning, game losing on either side.
If they put a camera on each side of the field instead of having the ref sprinting 100 yards down the field to go look at a tablet, just put one on each side of the field. So you just walk 10 steps, look at the camera, see it, redo it.
That might cost too much, KB. The NFL might not have no money for that.
Come on, man. You see these cameras they're using, they use that camera to swoop down and go around 360 and backed up. that 10D camera, Mark 8. That ain't even come out yet. Tony got one.
Bert got one. I was about to say Tony probably got one
got
over
that
there.
red. And they got that Mark II red.
Oh man.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
But they got to fix these calls, though, bro. Come on. It kind of, I ain't gonna say it do make the game hard to watch, especially when you're a fan, your team get dicked over. You be like, come on, bro. Like, damn, we had a chance to beat Brady. We done lost to them man 11 straight times. The referee should have damn helped us. Jerome Bogle, you should have been on our side. What the hell you thinking?
Not 11 straight times, all 11 times.
11 times straight. He played
I think they have to allow the aggressiveness back into the game within the rules. Like,
and I get it. You don't want to see people like that knocked out with two and that. Bert, you say that with the same tackle. And we talked about these tackles. Go ahead, KB, before we start talking about these tackles.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying if you get hit hard, you just get hit hard. But if I didn't hit you with my helmet, if I didn't launch, you know what I'm saying, and I just hit you hard, that's not against the rules. It's like now you hit somebody hard, they go on the flag. It's like, nah, it's football. Like, it's football, man. It's unfortunately when you look back at it in 2028, 2030, the game gonna be professional flag football, man, and you know, because it's not sustainable with how they're doing.
Yeah, man, you have to play two-hand touch with them damn quarterbacks. Once you put two hands on the quarterback, you got to blow the whistle. Be like 7-on-7. Yeah, after 5 seconds, the play is dead or something. I mean, I don't know. But
that's what you got to do. Like now, they're going to have to, hey, man, you don't want me to tackle him? When I grab him, blow the whistle.
You got to. And you can't let him throw this ball after I put my hands on him, because if I would throw him to the ground, he wouldn't have been able to do that.
Right.
So, speaking of throwing him to the ground, Tua's tackle, that man slammed that man's head right to the turf.
No, man,
that wasn't even a personal foul, though. They didn't call a penalty on that play. Y'all know that, right?
Because he just fell back.
Exactly. He's going down, wrapping the man up and falling. Now, Tony says that's a different tackle. But no, the same tackle that was on Brady. I do not agree, because Brady was pulled down on top of that man. Brady's ass didn't even touch his ass and back didn't even touch the ground.
Do what I'm saying.
Am I responsible for how you fall?
Right. So the tackle, what I'm saying is the tackle, meaning he grabbed him around the waist and then slung him around, trying to sling him around to the ground. The type of tackle was the same. Yes, the positioning of Tua and Brady was a little different, but the type of and obviously the results were different. But the type of he grabbed the man from the waist and slung it with it and took his strength and slung the quarterback basically to the ground.
Yeah.
It's the same. It was the same type of tackle. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I agree. But it's not a horse collar. It's not a tackle that you see an injury come from often. So I don't have a problem with the tackle. Like you said, you know, Brady fell one way. Brady a little bit more seasoned. He knew to stick his arm out. I don't think Tua even had his arms free. He was trying to hold the ball because I think Brady had one arm on the ball trying to strip it. So Tua has both hands down, so he can't even protect himself. His head went straight to the man. Boom.
Hey.
That thing, you know, he was throwing up game time.
He gotta protect himself.
Yeah, I knew when he slung him, when he got that and slung him to that, I said, oh yeah. I already knew, like, I mean, of course, everybody's surprised with the hand shit, but I knew he had a concussion again. I knew that. I knew he wasn't getting up. I said, oh yeah, he ain't getting up.
If you ever seen anybody get knocked out in real life, that's what it looked like.
Unfortunately, yeah.
That's what it looked like.
That's it. Like yeah. That boxing man, when you see them boxers and don't still be fighting if they land on the ground sometimes, they can't be still. Yeah. Hey, you think he's still in the fight.
That's your brain going. That's your brain going like, oh shit.
Hey, that girl Shields fights this weekend, man. Shout out to Clarissa Shields, man. You know she fighting this weekend. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah? I thought she was.
She's fighting the only girl in the world that ever beat her. This girl don't beat her before now, but it was like, you know, amateur boxing. So Shields said she outshot her one. So I'm interested to see this fight. Because old girl said, I'll beat you once. I'm gonna send you home crying again, like I did last time.
The champ. It's
Shout
not
out,
the champ.
man.
It's not the.
No,
It
this
ain't
one,
the,
huh?
it ain't the champ because
Yeah,
I forgot.
yeah, it's for the championship. Shields the champ. Yeah,
Wait.
Shields is the champion.
Oh, I thought it was another the younger black girl. I can't.
And her last name Shields. That's Clarissa Shields.
Oh, you know, I'm thinking about the lady that was on the show.
No, you talking about Tori Nelson?
Yeah, man, I'm tripping.
Shout out to Tori. No. She's not fighting no more. She's going into the Hall of
Yeah.
Fame. She's actually getting inducted. October. She getting inducted this month into the Hall of Fame. So yeah, shout out to Tori Nelson. Tori, yeah. She's 13-time world champion. Tori Nelson. That she grew up fighting me in the street.
Would you rather be a 13-time champ or a one-time champ?
One time. I want to be the reigning, defending. I don't want to be no 13 time. Ric Flair lost 15 times too. So I'm just playing. Nah, that's a great accomplishment, regardless of how you look at it, bro. For you to even win it once, cool. But she did it 13 times in different weight classes. You know what I mean? So that was never heard of in boxing. For her to be going to the Hall of Fame and her to be liking my pictures and commenting on my pictures, I enjoyed it. Shout out to Tori.
I respect all people who fight for entertainment because I can't.
You can't fight, KB?
No, I can't fight for entertainment.
Oh, I thought you said you can't fight. I was about to say, damn, KB, I'm glad you telling me this now before we go to a game and then we get to talking shit. I just want to make sure. All right, KB, let's get up out of there. I'll do the hold you back. I'll hold you back. You know what I'm saying? Hold me back. I got you. Come on, bro. Let it go. You know I got you.
I shadow box every once in a while, you know what I'm saying, to do it. But yeah, man. My hands. I think I'm straight. I haven't fought in a long time.
I ain't trying to get in no fight.
It's like one of those things. It's like you know, if you ain't done it in a long time, in your head, you can think you nice, and then you get caught with that right.
Shadow boxing too.
Hey, look, all I can go off is my whole life. So if I just keep doing what I did back then, look, it still work. But no, if I'm fighting now, it's with the understanding of I'm protecting myself or my family, and I'm getting home. That's the only reason I'm fighting. I don't care what you say, what you do. You step on my sneakers, whatever, nigga. Just keep walking. Other than that, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Bail money set aside for certain things, certain stuff, man. It's just like, nah, bro, I can't do it.
So basically, what you're saying is Draymond would punch you. It's like,
oh no, we good to go. Green light. Oh no, we good to. Oh no, somebody hit you.
So y'all think Draymond had been waiting on that moment? Like it was just like, okay, this is it, bro. You can say it enough, like this is it, or you think Draymond was just like in the moment and like that's Draymond. Like, well, how y'all think it just popped? Like, what do y'all think popped? What do you think was said to make that man walk up on you? And then you push me. I ain't even push you. You pushed me and you went backwards, and then I hit you.
I think they said that, you know, they had been kind of back and forth or whatever, talking. And it's been going on for like, you know, just competitive type stuff, saying stuff or whatever. So, yeah, I think Draymond just got tired of, because at the end of the day, Draymond, like, so this what I think. You got to understand. So Draymond always played that like mentorship role with the younger players. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as getting them up to speed with whatever, so forth and so on. Then when you got somebody like Jordan Poole who has some, quote unquote arrived, and now he's not that mentor person like he once was. He really one of y'all, but Draymond probably don't want to accept that like that. And now at the end of this year, they got to choose between, you know what I'm saying, Draymond and him. Draymond probably don't like that.
Yeah.
So it's like it's basically like the, you know, when your son get 15, now he feel like he could be the, you know, he gonna try his dad at one time. And that was.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's the same, bro. I think it's Poole is everybody threw the crown on him last year. You know what I'm saying? And he's been playing great. Draymond hasn't gotten any respect from last year. He was a laughing stock of their championship run. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't getting a contract when he won it. So, you know, he's already entertaining that. well, I'll go where I want to be, going to be respected and all that. And, the talking trash. And honestly, I think Draymond knew that Poole ain't that guy that's going to really square up with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a dude is, like, if you say something, like, it ain't going to go there. Like, he ain't built like that. Poole, and I think Draymond looked at him and was like, man, Poole ain't built like that. He probably already mushed him before or something. I was like, you probably
Worse
did it
than a
before.
damn punch. Yeah, I'd rather you just knock me the fuck out. You gonna wish me, and I gotta sit here and just
Hey, I can see it. But that one time he get pushed, and Draymond like, hey, I don't care. We can catch it today.
Right, but Poole got a little bit more leverage. See, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think, man. Poole, he finna get a lot of money.
Yeah, let me get paid.
For them with, I forgot what it was about. Poole led the team free throw percentage. So I mean, you can't live basically Poole basically like, man, you can't talk. You can't little boy me mentor all that. That shit over with.
Poole done felt like he done graduated beyond that point. Like, I'm one of the pillars on this team now, bro. Like, they count on me to do stuff I have produced. Like, nigga, can you hit D3? Can you make these plays? Like, you stick to them what you say, single doubles, single triple double, triple single. Yeah, man. Come on.
Baseball phrase. He putting up baseball.
Baseball phrase, bro. 5, 2, and 7. Yeah, man. Come on.
And it's bad. And at the end of the day, I think it wasn't that bad because he ain't get suspended. It just was a fight. He took time off. That was a team like, yo, we're not suspending you, but we need you to take some days off.
But I will say this though, Poole got all the leverage because at the end of the day, Poole could easily just say, I want to stay with, I want to be with Golden State, but not if Draymond here or whatever, and make the team decide between him and Draymond. And they're gonna.
I think they're having to do that now, anyway. I think they're having to.
Yeah, they are. It's just gonna make it worse. See, Poole is going. Here's my thing. Jordan Poole ain't over that yet because when you start playing other teams and they bring stuff like that up, like that's when it's gonna hurt. Like think about Patrick Beverly when they played the Lakers. Patrick Beverly when Westbrook got the ball, he was saying he with us. You know what I'm saying? Cause Westbrook can't shoot, so he was telling the Warriors he with us, and not guarding them. That right there, that piss you off. You know what I'm saying? So imagine the ammunition that they got for Jordan Poole now that he don't got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So that's when it's the same thing like KD. We know why part of the reason why KD left is because he called him a bitch and we won without you.
That was great, man.
Yeah, that led KD leaving. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't over. Like I know Jordan Poole think he over it, but he's not gonna be over that.
Bro, he would have been over it if the video didn't come out. But bro,
that video came out, it changed everything.
Can you imagine what guys gonna be saying to him on the court that first night?
That's what I'm saying. Like, not even just the first, just all throughout.
Yeah. Like, he going left. Can you even see out that eye? He going left. He gonna go left. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bad, man. I don't see them both being on the team next year. Like you said, they got to pick one. I will go with Poole because he produces more. At the end of the day,
I'm not taking Poole. I'm with you.
Draymond impact.
Who you gonna get more back from?
You would get more back for Poole.
I'm trading Poole. I need the assets. Draymond ain't gonna be here that long, and I can't trade Draymond.
Y'all got picks.
I mean, you can never have enough assets. What if I mess around and get in that lottery and get that big guy that 6'4", 7'4"? Imagine him going with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. So yeah, I'm gonna trade that. At this point, bro, it's an arms race to get into the draft. I'm telling y'all now, this is gonna be probably one of the worst tanking seasons we've ever seen in the NBA. Because everybody and their mama want that kid. I want him to come to the Hawks. I'm trying to sit here and think of a way I can keep Trae Young here and trade everybody fucking else to go get the #1 pick next year.
Let me back up a little bit though.
Go ahead.
Hey, listen, man. Jordan Poole got to have a cameraman. I don't care if it's 3 practices later. Man, listen. In the middle of just randomness, he got to break Draymond Green jaw. I'm talking about lay it all out. I'm talking about he got to try to break that jaw. And after that, now we can talk. Now at that point, maybe we can go through the season.
Hey, bro.
Oh,
Hey,
wait,
look.
it's almost pissing me off. Like, man, play the whole season. You crazy. Apology. I don't care about nothing of that. Like, honestly, I probably would, because, okay, if he got me, okay, cool. The next practice, it might be 3 practices later. And just random. They're going to haul out. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
The best possible. I'm talking about the best angle. I'm going to try to break his jaw.
But it got to be on camera, though. If the world don't see it, it didn't happen.
That's why he got to have a camera. You see the first thing? He got to have a camera. Somebody got to tape it, and it got to go out. That's the only way. We got to be even. Otherwise, I ain't finna play. I'm not. It can't happen. He's gonna have. See, it's gonna be hard for him to get through this season. He probably could do it, but it's gonna be hard for him to get through this season. But he's not. They can't be on the same team after this year.
I might not, because Poole seems like a nice guy. I don't see him sucker punching Draymond. But we're gonna lock this door and we're gonna circle up.
But Draymond, I don't think he want to do that, because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I've been in a few fights. I'm gonna tell you why I know this. Because of the way Draymond walked up on that man chest to chest, Draymond already wasn't even worried about his power. But as soon as Poole pushed him and Poole went back, Poole knew right then and there he didn't want no smoke, because he didn't put his hands up. And Draymond went straight for the kill.
And this is another thing, KBD, what you got to understand now. Just because you right or Draymond were wrong don't mean you're gonna win. He'll get his ass whooped twice. Like, Poole don't need to be locked in a room with Draymond.
Hell no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
You gotta catch him. You gotta catch him that one time.
You gotta catch him. You gotta catch him.
Hit it with something. You can't whoop it with your hand. If you can't whoop with your hand, grab a chair. 2x4, something. I don't know what else in the basketball. You don't hit it with no basketball. That ain't work. I got to hit your ass with something. Hit it with the rack.
If I'm Poole, I tell him I want my contract extension before the Christmas break, so that way Draymond know his ass is gone, and as I sign his contract, I'm walking straight to Draymond and I'm punching him in the throat.
In the throat? I need to hit you in the face. You hit me in my throat. You hit me in my face. That was all.
Just a little pow.
Well, fuck that.
Listen, I want it to be so random. They gonna think, man, that nigga Poole crazy. It could be in the middle of I'm talking about just the most random time ever. Yeah. After a screen, they set a screen on it, and Steve Kerr tell them, "No, we want you to go on the right there." Like, whoa, what happened? That's what I would do.
Just do it when you close to supposed to grab you too, and grab him too. You said, Draymond big. I don't, he on some like thick. So he big. Like if Draymond get ready to grab your ass back, it's over with. So you better hit him and make sure somebody close enough to grab his ass.
And he fast. He want a big dude that fast, but a big dude that fast.
That's some NBA fights, boy. Everybody big, strong, and fast, boy. It's just something bigger than others. Like, do you really want it with a 6'8", 250-pound man?
Yeah, exactly. Poole probably 218, 210. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
That reach don't mean nothing in the NBA. Poole reach is like, what?
Crystal said she might steal off in him while we getting our ring opening night. Damn, Crystal, no. That we can't do it on national TV. No, Crystal, we can't do it like that. That ain't gonna work. No.
Going to jail. They gonna come for me.
We just get rigged, and you think go haul off and pop that man in the face.
Hell, get what? The only thing the most the Warriors can do is what? Excuse Poole for a few days and fine. Anything more than that, now you're showing bias now. That's the same thing he did. That's the same. I just got my lip back. Like you said, I did the same thing. Yeah, now we even. No, you can't suspend me for 5 games or a week or whatever the case is. You can't do that.
Yeah, he got to catch him. He got to catch him
now, so get what? Now I'm finna go to another team.
Right.
I don't want to play for their franchise no more.
I'm going to Lakers.
Oh, you got to worry about that. You know, the Players Association run the NBA. So you do something like that, you gotta. The players, they're not like the NFL. You're not gonna have 2 different punishment for 2 different crimes. The Players Association gonna be like, yeah, like you said, Tony, you need to let him go home for a few days, give him a 5-day sabbatical, let that man do his thing. When he get ready, he come on back. But see, during the middle of the season, though, Chris, you can't do that because then you're gonna miss games. Now there's no games being played right now, so now you need to go and hit him this week while you're in practice. And, you know, even if I'm type of dude, I'm saying, coach, everything cool, man. Bring Draymond in, let me talk to him. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk in front of the team. Thing. And as soon as he walk up to me and stick his hand out to shake my hand, bro, I'm firing on his ass. I mean, everything I got. And then I'm saying, y'all get it. And then we good. We good.
We good now.
Yeah, we good now.
Everything I'm saying about Jordan Poole, that go for Chris Rock too.
Chris Rock don't want no smoke with Will Smith.
Hey, bro, Chris Rock doesn't even. Hey, hell no.
Yeah, Chris Rock don't want no smoke.
He don't want nothing to do with Ali. Yeah, he don't want to fight Ali.
He don't want no smoke with Will.
Sometimes a slap will get you right. If you felt that power from that slap, you probably.
Man,
hey man, damn this.
That smack came from a place of fucking around, might find out, boy. Like that was the you fucked around, nigga. You about to find out. Like that's been building for a while. That wasn't no random outburst. Oh, they had words before, and Chris was like, "Hey, I'm on TV. What he gonna do?"
He probably would that's one of them. I'm tired of my wife talking shit in my ear. Slap. You know what I mean? She's gonna get on my nerve the whole time. I gotta go home and listen to this shit. Bitch, they really for you, bitch. I'm just gonna go ahead and slap him because
they ain't care. They don't look, man. After Chris Rock did the Oscar so black joke, when that happened, I think it was like, fuck Chris Rock. It was like that's how they felt. And then he did it again on another night, and it was just like, yo, you the wrong guy at the wrong time with the wrong joke.
Yeah, you got slapped.
Well, listen,
I'm Team Will, man.
And hit me in no form of apologize and thank you. That's it. Just know. I'm gonna get my lip back. You can't hit me and apologize. I'm sorry.
It's coming. And it, like you said, it got to be on World Star, National, Instagram Live, somebody.
Look, when I put this on Spotify and iTunes, it's gonna be toe to toe. I'm getting my lick back.
He should have been ready, but he called him okay, cool. Well, I'm definitely getting my lick back. I don't care about your apology. I might act like I do, but I am getting my lick back. If that's the last, I would not be walking around in public being hit and thinking and thinking that an apology is okay.
Right. But look, man, we ran out of time, man.
Well, yeah. We appreciate that boy Perk coming on. So it's gonna be us every Wednesday, man. Hopefully we get Perk here every Wednesday, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
get this thing rolling.
Get some people to jump in and jump
out.
Perk,
tell her what your Jazz gonna do this weekend against Indianapolis, man. You got the Colts this week at the Colts.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We let them. What that was? The Eagles we played. We let them squeak by.
You played the Eagles the week before that, but you played Houston last week.
Yeah, we lost to Houston, man. Come on, man. We can't be happy. We let the Eagles squeak by too. We've been letting teams squeak by, but we definitely
got that running back, boy. The rookie of the year right there.
You think Damian Pierce gonna win rookie of the year?
Who that?
Probably.
The running back from Houston.
If he keep it up.
It's so early, man. We just started by weeks.
It's too early, and then if somebody else emerge, they're gonna get because Houston don't nobody care about Houston, man. I don't know. I don't even know no Houston Texans fan. Man.
Hey man, exactly. So the fact that he putting up them numbers. Hey man, we're just saying, shout out to my Gators, baby.
This man. Now he want to talk about
boy.
Colleges. He's the
He did say that though. So I was gonna be sitting here claiming credit for these folks. Ooh,
No, I ain't claiming credit. I'm just cheering them on. That's all.
Yeah, man. Shout them out, man. Yeah, all right. But yeah, here in Houston, nobody care about Houston, man.
Yeah,
Crystal said, "Shout out to Damian Pierce, man. It's on her fantasy team."
Hey, smart.
Crystal, she 0-4 though, but it's all good.
Like them Pats, boy. All right, man. But yeah, so check us out, man. This episode will be up tomorrow on Spotify, iTunes.
We'll
be back.
YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's already gonna be on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. Please go ahead and hit that 5-star review on Spotify and on Apple. 0-5, she said. Sorry, my bad, Crystal. I sold you one shout. Ooh, that's big. Ooh, you need to make some trades, baby. You gonna have to trade some folks. Mix that thing up. Yeah. She probably picked all Patriots. She'll pick
all.
She probably picked all Patriots.
All Pats and Gators. But yeah, man, check us out. Saturday we're gonna be back 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back for the good old hour. Talk some good old football, man, like we usually do. So yeah, tune in. We'll be here kicking it.
Yeah, man. Tony, you gonna tell the people, man? Shout out to your production company, bro.
Man.
Yeah, tell the people about your company, man. What you got going on with the video? How they can, if they want a video shot, tell them how to get in touch with
you. Yeah, man. Jay hit me up, man. I was supposed to say something way more professional than that, but I'm really not. But no, it's TP Media though. Info at tpmedia.co.
Hey man, I need you to sponsor somebody, man, with a new G5, man. Lumix G5.
Woo! How you want me to sponsor somebody with a specific camera that with the specific one? I thought when you of like you give them what you want them to have or whatever they need.
No, man, they need a Lumix G5, Sigma 1835, 2.5, 2.7.
1.8.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Speed booster. Yeah, man. Yeah, go see if you can see what you can do for the kids, man.
Y'all boy talking lenses over there.
$2,300 worth of stuff.
Hey, look, man, do it for the kids, baby. Do it for the kids.
Hey, man, we out, man. Catch y'all on Saturday morning, man. Peace.
Peace.